issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Lakers along with your issue and supervision to 55555. Remember, restoration of the fact and breaking concern immediately.
A reminder, folks, this is a part of the giveaway. Give back day. Come out and receive a free Lakers giveaway. Just a reminder, folks, to make sure to be here for our figurine giveaway. Come to the game and get a figurine of your favorite mascot.
Remember, Lakers fans, our Lakers basketball giveaway is just around the corner. Be sure to come out to the game early. $3,000 fans will receive a Lakers basketball. And our next giveaway night, Laker Girls Hosting. We'll be giving out 10,000 next.
Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup and this is Game 2 of the NBA Cup tournament for both of these teams here in the group play round.
In this NBA Cup format, every single game counts. So a win here for either of these squads is essential to keep them in the hunt moving forward.
The starters for Utah, George and Sexton in the backcourt, Markkanen and Collins the 3 and 4, and it's Kessler in its center.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Here's Sexton, finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
Well, speed is such an important weapon for Colin Sexton, and he gets to the mid-range game. Nice.
Cooper passes to James. The floater, no good on the shot. Excellent D there from Collins. Sexton against Reeves. Sexton misses. Now Los Angeles with it. To the middle. Here's James. And the shot goes in.
It's trouble. I mean, if LeBron James is in the painted area, everybody's got to be prepared to contest. This guy too good in there.
George for 3. LeBron with the rebound. And James has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
And they were the odds-on favorite in this matchup last year, but actually lost the season series.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to Kessler, back to George. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And just muscling it in, George, very aggressive.
And here's Hayes. He's covered by Kessler. Hayes, the pass to Doncic. Now here's Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Here's MP. Sexton grabs the board. The Jazz have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Doris, when we talk about home court advantages, the Jazz have amongst the best.
They do, B.A. You have to play at altitude. They're also a little bit isolated as well, so travel is hard. Let me tell you this, their fan base is loud. L-O-U-D.
Now here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside. George feels it out a bit, and the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, a bit
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Following this game, they host the Magic. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. We've got Austin Reeves. MP is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Hayes in at the center position. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Here's Sensabaugh. Kicks it out to Clarkson. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix, and with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Great open look there. Markkanen's got 12 points.
Now this is Markkanen cleaning up on the offensive end. 7-footer, just so skilled. He can find different spots to be effective.
Luka! Lethal!
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Jazz trail by 9. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie. MP, no good. Utah shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. Markkanen, the pass to Filipowski. Over Reeves. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Filipowski's gotten his third basket of the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Back to MP. Tries again. That's in! To the hard way for MP.
Really off on his shooting. Just 20% this period. Looks like he's getting a bit frustrated.
Jazz trail by 7. Clarkson outside. Pass to Markkanen. There's the 3. And Cooper pulls it down.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
That one goes in. He's got 10.
Oh, MP getting the basketball exactly where it needs to go when it needs to be there.
The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Something fun about this NBA Cup tournament are the nights where we only have Cup games. It's a playoffs-like atmosphere.
Yeah, especially with the way these NBA Cup games affect everybody's standings within the tournament. Every game becomes important, and it just makes it that much more exciting to watch.
Springer, he's checked in for Markkanen.
The quick hitter from 3-point range off the inbound play. They ran that set perfectly.
Here's Cooper. Power move from MP.
MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
Jazz trail by 8. Clarkson outside. Pass to Hendricks. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Fires the 3. LeBron with the rebound. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Springer passes to Filipowski. Clock at 6. Puts one up from 19. And Cooper pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 10. Pass to Reeves. Lets it fly. The open J off the mark.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Sensabaugh. Here's Filipowski. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Filipowski's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
And here's Reeves outside. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Cooper's got assist number 5 here tonight. Jazz trail by 11. And here's Clarkson. 11 points in the game. Here's Sensabaugh. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Pass to Sensabaugh. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They held a 12-point lead earlier. James can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Clarkson, and he lays it up and in. Clarkson's got 13 now.
Well, this is what they want from Jordan Clarkson. He's in the flow offensively, and so they continue to make sure he's touching the ball.
The shot by Reeves, no good. Utah has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Sensabaugh, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
That one's good for 2.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Finney Smith checked in for the Lakers. Connect comes in for Reeves. Of course, I'm going to give you 3 names here. John Stockton, Karl Malone, Pete Maravich. Which one is the greatest player to ever wear a Jazz uniform, I think?
I'm not going greatest player, B.A. I'm going greatest tandem. The history of the Utah Jazz. John Stockton and Karl Malone in pick and roll play were poetry in motion.
Now here's MP. He's got 6. Count it.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
Jazz trail by 7. George passes to Collins. High post Kessler. Pass to George. Here he goes. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Doncic, a screen on George. And here's Doncic. On the wing, Finney-Smith. From deep, MP. The long-range hit from MP.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Now here's Sexton. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Inside, here's Markkanen. Oh, look at the fin with the finish. Lauri Markkanen.
I love it when Markkanen decides to throw it down. Show some fire on that finish.
Here's MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Keontae George. Grant, a little background on the NBA Cup tournament this game is part of. It traces its origins back to the WNBA Commissioner's Cup.
Yeah, the WNBA was set to feature the in-season tournament in 2020, but the pandemic delayed that start until 2021. Since then, it's been a wild success, and the NBA decided to run one of their own.
Here's Connect. He's got 10. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. Jazz trail by 8. Now Sexton. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Markkanen for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. Vincent outside. Pass to MP. Fires for 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. George passes to Sexton. Now here's Markkanen. Just bullies his way in. Lauri Markkanen.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Pass to Cooper. Shoots over George. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
Sexton passes to George. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP outside from the arc. Oh, another miss by MP. Jazz trail by 8. George with it. Now guarded by MP. Collins against Hayes. Down low. Here's George. Oh, he drains it. His 6th making 9 tries so far.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close-range look.
Hayes with it. No made baskets yet. Here's MP. Again, MP missing.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Now here's George. He's got 12. Pass to Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, tremendous strength and authority on that dunk. Nicely done, Walker Kessler.
Here's Cooper. George defending. The baseline, Jay. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Jazz trail by 4. Markkanen outside. Pass to George. This one for 3. The shot won't fall. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Lakers on top, up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And please direct your attention to center court.
Their effort on the offensive glass has set a strong message. They're not going to be pushed around, and they're going to battle.
All right, guys, let's talk about our players of the week. And that's it for halftime. Thank you.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been quite a game for Lauri Markkanen.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. And it's George in at the point guard position. Now here's Collins. George with it. Now Doncic defending. George, that one's good. George has got 15.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
You know, from day one in the NBA, Keontae George had the ability to create his own shot like few others, Doris.
There are certain guys that are electric with their athleticism and the live body they bring to the game. Keontae George knows how to score, and as he develops as a playmaker, look out.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And it's Utah with the ball. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Here's MP. It's rebounded by George.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now here's George. He's got 15. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's MP. Stolen by Collins. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by James. From deep, Reeves. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 4-point game. And the layup is good off the glass. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is where the length of Keontae George helps, right? Inside, he's so much longer than your typical guard.
A nice shot by Cooper.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so, Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And the standings for the NBA Cup starting to come into focus.
Yeah, but there's still time to make a push. We'll just have to wait and see which teams are able to punch their ticket to the knockout round.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Sexton finds Markkanen. George a screen on MP. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Sexton. Markkanen's got 21.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Here's Cooper. Utah grabs the miss. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. Here's George. For 3, Sexton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. A moment here to see the numbers for Lauri Markkanen.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Sexton misses. The Lakers in the lead. LeBron on the break.
Now, the athleticism and the speed of James in the open floor never ceases to impress. He is just a beast at finishing these fast break opportunities.
Collins outside. Pass to Markkanen for the tie. That one is off. The Lakers lead by 3. Now MP. Outside Reeves. And here's MP from outside. And the three-pointer goes. Cooper's got 10 points in just the second half.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Here's George. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that. And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Now here's Sexton. Kessler passes to Markkanen. Collins outside. For 3, George. Oh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Well, rise and fire. Keontae George in the catch and shoot.
Doncic passes to MP. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Sexton. Here's George. To shoot. From deep three-point land. And Reeves pulls it down. The Lakers lead by 6. From the top of the key. No good, off the front rim. For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the 3rd. Markkanen, the pass to George. Stolen by MP. All by himself. Here's Doncic. Oh, the explosiveness from Luka.
Well, Doncic's terrific floor vision in the open floor. He also understands how to be the guy to finish.
Jazz trail by 8. That's tipped. MP, the pass to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Utah. Pass to Sexton. Markkanen with a screen on Reeves. For 3, Sexton. And Cooper pulls it down. MP's got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
4-3. The rebound by Markkanen. Utah has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the 3rd quarter. The 3 from Sexton. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Reeves, the pass to Cooper. And here's Doncic outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now here's George. He's got 22. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Some changes now for the Lakers. Connect comes in for Luka Doncic. And Vincent is subbed in for Reeves. Kessler passes to Filipowski. Sexton with it to the inside. Here's Sensabaugh. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. MP outside. Getting it done inside. MP.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Jazz trail by 15. Clarkson passes to Sexton. Looking to get back on track. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, slicing his way to the cup. Sexton so dangerous on the drive.
James outside. Pass to Hayes. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
And when you talk about guards who can really attack in the lane, Jordan Clarkson is on that list, Doris.
VA, there are just certain guys who are comfortable operating in tight windows. Clarkson's mindset is score. He's got a great sense for where and when to pull up into his shot. He can burn you from 3. Little bit streaky, but boy, he can really get on a hot streak.
Sexton with it. Vincent picks him up. Sexton, that's good.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Vincent passes to Cooper. The rebound by the Jazz. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Sensabaugh. Give him 8. Great look, but off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
James, right side. Back to MP. From the high post. Clarkson grabs a miss.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot. Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Juzang, he's checked in for Utah.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
Here's Filipowski. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Sensabaugh, and the layup falls. Sensabaugh's got 10 points in the game.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
MP outside, takes the 3. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Jazz trail by 14. Here they come with numbers in transition. Here's Sensabaugh. 10 points for him. And it's Clarkson missing.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Sensabaugh. Finished off the break. He's got 12.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
MP outside from behind the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Here's Sensabaugh. He's got 12. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's MP from outside. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Lakers on. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Connect is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's MP. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the Laker 5.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Los Angeles leading by 13. MP right side. And a missed layup. The Jazz shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Pass to Sensabaugh. Back to Clarkson. 6 to shoot. He buries it from 3.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Here's Doncic. James passes to MP. Utah grabs the miss. Hendricks has got 5 rebounds tonight. Jazz trail by 10. Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Hendricks, covered by MP. Hendricks, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Here's Cooper. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. MP's got 40 points.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
And here's Clarkson. Pass to Sensabaugh. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
From deep, MP. Utah grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Hendricks. On the wing, Clarkson, guarded by Doncic. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Well, Jordan Clarkson can be a little bit streaky at times, but right now this guy is on fire.
MP left side. MP with a step. The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
And give them credit on the job they've done to narrow the gap with this big run.
Cooper passes to James. And no good. The Jazz on offense. They're on an 11-2 run. Clarkson up top. Pass to Filipowski. Over to the left wing. Shot's good by Sensabaugh. And now just a 3-point Laker lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
MP finds James. And here's Doncic outside. The Lakers with another miss. The Jazz have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the 4th. 6 of 7. Pass to Mikhailuk. Another 3 for Utah.
Oh, massive three-point shot. I mean, you can tell he wants to step up for his team in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Hayes is checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Collins checked in. He drops it from range.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Jazz trail by 3. Clarkson outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16. Offline with a 3.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills. Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Drives to the hoop. It's rebounded by Hendricks.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
To take the lead, Clarkson. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Reeves with some nice D. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. MP shot is good.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Hendricks. Deflected. Now MP. It's tipped. Stolen by Collins. Clarkson against Doncic. Fires at the elbow. Rebound, the Lakers. Hayes has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's MP. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. On the wing, Clarkson, guarded by Doncic. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
Here's Cooper. Rebounded by the Jazz.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Sensabaugh, no good. Los Angeles has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Back to Hayes. It counts! And the foul! They'll pin that one on John Collins.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Jazz trail by 5. George with it. Sexton passes to Markkanen. Over MP. Markkanen misses. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Utah has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter.
His turnover numbers are ugly. Now, it's not the only reason they're behind, but it is a factor.
MP outside. The 3 is up. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Kessler. George for 3. Hits a three-pointer. George has got 25 points.
Keontae George steps in at a big-time moment. That's a huge basket.
And stolen by Sexton. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And that one misses. Well, when you talk... J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Los Angeles leading by 6. On the wing, MP. Three-pointer. The rebound by Markkanen.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Second team.
A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's George. Markkanen outside. From 10 feet away. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
The willingness to embrace the pressure. Markkanen, big-time delivery.
Cooper. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
He doesn't waste a chance to pad their lead. It's been some solid free throw shooting.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen, hoping to inspire his team here.
And Allie, thanks. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Hayes. And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both. And it's an 8-point ball game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Sexton.
Los Angeles foul. MP. 5th personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
At the line for the Jazz.
George hits them both. So it's Los Angeles now, and that's an intentional foul.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
At the line for the Lakers.
And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And Utah calls time here. They trail by 7. All right, guys, what's your take?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Markkanen from long range. And connects from downtown.
Oh, Walker Kessler showing you his passing ability. Nicely done.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
They've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it. You see the upside in a rookie like Dalton Knecht. He's got a good build and dynamic offensive skill set. Some improvements around defense, and he'll be a solid addition to any lineup.
And now we've got an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that'll put him up by 9. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
So it's Los Angeles.